This is what you're gonna be getting on a Tinder date, okay? This is what you're gonna be getting when you meet them in person. Okay, YouTube, what is up? It is your girl Nay Songs, and I'm back again with another video. And hello to my trophies. How are you ladies doing? Look, don't even give me that face. Don't look at me like that, girl. Look, I had to move. Remember on one of my last videos, I indicated that I was gonna move from where I was. I don't know when exactly, but I am planning to leave where I'm at now and relocate to a more popular city. And now I have moved back home to my second home in New Orleans. I had to move back in at my dad's house for a little bit temporarily so that I could save up for a car. You guys know I'm carless, so I had to make that move so that I could run it up. And New Orleans is such a small city, so I could Uber, and Uber's like freaking 20 bucks at the most if I need to go anywhere. So that's really great. I'm in the city. Well, I'm like 5 minutes from New Orleans, really. But I work downtown New Orleans, so I had to, I didn't make YouTube a priority because I had to get myself really settled in and get in the groove of things before I could get YouTube back, my YouTube videos back being consistent. So now that I'm back home, I'm settled in. I feel like I could do YouTube now. My mind is clear. It's not cluttered. I just celebrated my 24th birthday as well. So,
2 hours later.
okay, so hopefully that's better. I'm so happy and so blessed to see another year. I got me a new wig, girl. Just a lot has changed since the last time I've been on YouTube, you know. Even though I haven't been present on YouTube, I've been doing a lot in the background. So I hope you ladies have been doing this as well, you know, keeping up with yourself as well. And I just wanted to come through and make a little short video today. Besides me, I wanted to come back and give you guys some tips. I wanted to give you guys the reality of dating, like sugar dating and finding a sugar daddy on dating apps. Okay, so finding sugar daddies on dating apps should be a stepping stone for you to start getting used to it, for you to start practicing your femininity and practicing how to dress when you go on dates and practicing how to smile and laugh and things like that. Even a lot of these dating website dudes that you meet off, all these thirsty dudes that you're meeting with on these dating websites, a lot of them are not, most of them are not gonna last. Like someone asked me on one of my last videos, how do you get a second date with a sugar dad you met online? And honestly, me personally, it was very rare that I went on a second date with any of the sugar daddies that I've ever met on any dating apps. Let me see. Out of all the sugar daddies I went on dates with a lot of sugar daddies, y'all. Like I can't even keep track. I would say more than 20. I went on more than 20 dates. Maybe 30, maybe 40, who knows? I went on so many dates, y'all. I went on so many dates I lost track. But out of all of the dates that I went on, I've only been on a second date maybe a handful of times. Getting a second date with these online sugar daddies that you're meeting, it's kind of rare to do so because, as you may know, they're swiping through a whole bunch of girls, and usually when they come in, they bring you with money on the first date. They're expecting to bring you home or, you know, bring you to their hotel, and when you don't do it, of course they're not gonna ask you for a second date unless they really are interested in you. Even then, they might fall off and fizz off, because if you don't give it up eventually, they're out, because you know they have so many options online. So it's rare that you're gonna find someone that you're gonna really click with and have a long-term sugar daddy relationship, and they're doing everything for you. There's some girls who find that, but for me it didn't happen. I'm just telling you my reality of things. Sugar dating online, I really feel as though that is a stepping stool for you to learn how to be an actual sugar baby. Like if you're a aspiring sugar baby, I think sugar dating online would be a great tool to start. Like me, I don't feel like I'm a stone cold sugar baby. No, I haven't met that level. There's levels to this sugar baby thing. There's levels to this sugar baby thing. And if you're just sugar dating online only, you're not going out and actually genuinely meeting people in person, then you're just on the last level of sugar babies. Like you're just on the lowest level of sugar baby. And yeah, there's a lot of girls on the internet. I really want to encourage my trophies to get out there and meet people in person and go to those high class upscale bars and upscale restaurants and sit at the bar and wait for someone to talk to you. It's not all about being online and dating, you know, finding a sugar daddy online, because that's very short-lived. You want to find someone who you know, when you run into them, it's like a Cinderella story in their mind. Sugar dating online, I've been doing this for about damn near a year since I've been on this sugar dating journey with this online thing, and you get burnt out. Like honestly, you get burnt out. Oh, excuse me. You get burnt out from swiping through all these dudes and all these thirsty guys always saying crazy stuff. Before you even meet these guys, they're just like disgusting and just make my skin itch. These dudes just be making my skin itch on this online platform. So on Tinder, on Hinge, on Bumble, they're all the same on any app that you go on. It doesn't really matter. For me, the most I've ever gotten from a sugar daddy that I've met online is the iPhone 8 that I'm using to talk to you guys. And mind you, when he bought me the iPhone 8, I think the latest iPhone that had came out was the iPhone X. So my iPhone is a little bit behind. I like my iPhone. It's perfectly fine to me. It works perfectly fine. But I do want to get a newer iPhone. So I'm going to trade this one in soon. I got an iPhone. I got a couple, you know, shopping sprees. I got money. You know, the most I ever got in one day from a sugar daddy that I met online was about $400. Wasn't even really in one day. He gave me $200 one day, and then the next day we went on another date and he gave me another $200, only for the simple fact that I told him I was building a business. So he put money down. He tried to help me out with that, but he eventually disappeared because I didn't kiss him. Like, was just like completely over it, and he just didn't want to talk to me no more. He just was like, oh, I'm busy. He didn't plan any more dates with me. So that was basically it. When I tell you guys, the dudes that are online, they're more inclined to pressure you for sex. Like, they're going to pressure you for sex on the first date and not care. Like, they're not gonna care because they have options. They have plenty of options. But I think Tinder, I'm not gonna knock Tinder. Tinder is a great app if you want to just get your feet in the water in the sugar dating pool and you want to see what's out there for you. If you haven't checked out my last video, how to get a sugar daddy on Tinder, check it out. Everybody says that, you know, people only use Tinder for sex, but Tinder is a good app if you're trying to get a trick for one date and get some money one time, like a one-time thing. Honestly, it's not somewhere where you're gonna meet a sugar daddy that's gonna stay with you for a long time. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. And the reason why I'm really making this video is because, you know, people get so hung up on online dating. Like, women, we're really getting hung up on the online thing, and the online thing, it's not where it's at. Okay, the online thing, you can get a trick, really, or a sugar daddy. I would call them really a trick, because they're not a sugar daddy. They're not really sugar daddies. They're tricks. So you could get a trick for a one-time thing. He might give you money that one night and you never see him again, which is cool. Or you might get that shopping spree on the second date, or, you know, you might get that shopping spree on the first date if you're cute enough, but it's not gonna last. And, you know, material things are really, you know, some dresses here, some, you know, things like that. You get really burnt out, you get tired, you get annoyed. After, when you're on Tinder for a while, you run out of swipes. So there's so many things that go into the online thing. So I do want to encourage ladies to really get out there, get out of their comfort zone, and, you know, like I said, go sit at the upscale bar or somewhere. But me, I'm so lucky. Oh my God, y'all. I've been in New Orleans for about almost 2 months, and I met a sugar daddy at work. I'm just so happy. When I tell you, ladies, always looking on point is really a thing. Like, you have to always be on point. Anyways, I was at work minding my business, y'all. I was at work minding my business, and this African guy walked up to me. He just was sweating me for my number. And I was like, look, if you want my number, I want $100. So he really went to the ATM and got me the $100. And he's like, look, I want your number and I want to take you out to eat. So I'm like, oh, he really wanted to take me out to eat. I thought that was really, really nice. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a date. When we got on the date the next day, you know, he asked me, what do? I told him that I'm a student and that I'm really going to school for communication. I want to be a journalist, write articles in a paper, and I'm an aspiring model, inspiring actress. I told him all these, my dreams that I had, you know, just my dreams, things that I've been thinking about. I told him all that. He was like, okay, cool. And then it's starting to get dark. So it was time for me to start going to work. When it was time for me to go to work, he didn't want me to leave. And I told him that, you know, I'm working this hard because I need to save up for my classes. When I told him that, he was like, well, how much is your classes? And I was like, my classes are $1,500. And he was like, okay, I'll take care of it for you. And I was like, what? I was like, huh, what? Excuse me? You're gonna what? Say that again? At that same moment when he said that, he pulled out a Western Union app and he sent the money through, $1,500. I seen it happen right in front of my eyes. So I'm here today, ladies, to tell you that online dating is not where it's at, honey. You want some real money? Find them dudes in person. Go to them bars, or even when you're at work. Where you work at really matters as well. Like, oh my God, look at this. $1,500. I met the guy 3 days ago and he gave me $1,500. Yeah, so that $1,500 definitely came in handy. I'm definitely gonna use that money towards buying a car. And I also want to get my teeth white. And I had big teeth before big teeth was cool. So I'm gonna be rolling in no time. I'm gonna have a car in no time. So all these blessings that are coming my way, thank you, Jesus. You have to be leveled up all the time. Like, you have to look good. Every time you walk out your house, you have to look good. It's not just about online pictures, having, you know, bomb-ass pictures with good-ass lighting. It's not about that, because that's petty. After a while, you're going to see that you wasted so much time. You wasted so much time online when you could have been in the real world getting some real sugar daddies that are going to drop $1,500 on you the second night that y'all meet. You feel me? So that's what I'm talking about. So on a first date, when you go, for example, me, when I used to go out to my Tinder dates, and if you guys are following the same formula that I put up on my video, this is what you're going to be getting on a Tinder date, if that. This is what you're going to be getting on a Tinder date, okay? This is what you're going to be getting when you meet them in person, okay? This is what you want. More, and there's ladies who are getting more than that. There's ladies who are getting $3,000, $10,000. They're getting thousands of dollars. Like, I'm not here to show off. I'm just here to motivate you ladies, to let y'all know that, you know, this is real. Being a sugar baby, you know, like I said, if you want to be a sugar baby online, it's good to start out just to have experience. Because if I didn't have that experience, then I wouldn't have been as confident. Doing the online thing is a good way to start, but don't be on Tinder or Bumble and Hinge for like 10 years. You should be on there for about 3 months, doing as many dates as you can just to have experience. And once you graduate from that get off the app, delete it, just delete it. Like when I moved down here to New Orleans, my Tinder app really wasn't as efficient as it was in Florida. So that's what really made me start going out to look. And law of attraction, of course, always comes, and I got what I wished for, and I got a 4-digit deposit. If you've been on Tinder for more than 3 months, you should have had money, shopping sprees, expensive dinners. Like, that's what you should be doing. That's what you should be focusing on. And once you know you're in the hang of that, then you should go to places like, you know, restaurants and stuff like that, and really start practicing that way as well, practicing freestyling. So y'all, and that's the whole reason why I opened my channel. I mean, yeah, that's the whole reason why I started posting videos. It's not just to focus on online dating, it's just to see my sugar dating status. And when I used to get them $200, I used to be so happy. I used to be like, oh. But y'all, this right here, sheesh, like, God. So I wish luck on all of you ladies. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and see you ladies on the next one. Bye.